Welcome to Marine Life, guys. Another video this week, and you might be asking what the heck's going on. Well, let's tell you right to the jump. So I went on Memorial Day weekend. My boat's been sailing since because my center console came loose and dislodged from the floors, threw me off. So in today's video, we're actually gonna be repairing it. This is my idea. I got lifted up high enough to get under there, clean all the caulking out, and then I'm gonna be anchoring it down, securing it. So I hope my 2x4 idea works, but let's find out and go along and see how far I can get with this idea. But I'll tell the story. Like I said, I was in a sandbar. I head onto the bar right there. On the other side, actually, a wave came, knocked me off. The whole center console tipped over that way on it, and you kind of see. If I can reach it now. Oh. You kind of see where the plumbing came dislodged there, and nothing broke, and some speaker wires came loose. Thank God nothing happened. But you can see how my light broke for my live well. You can see the piece, the red light broke in there. I can fix that, but yeah. So that's what happened. I had a feeling that didn't seal it right from the start, because I noticed that a lot of water gets in, where it rains. You can see the moisture, how much turned black, and it shouldn't be like that. So I'm gonna raise it up about these special anchors to anchor it down. They didn't put no aluminum underneath the Cusa board, so I'm hoping that my plan works good flawlessly. So let's take it along. Why don't we do it? So here's my invention, DIY, do it yourself, and I lifted up enough to clean it. Again, do not try this at home. I'm thinking outside the box here, guys. So I take no responsibility if you try and mess something up. It's my boat. I do what I want. So, but here we go. Lift it up enough. All right, guys. Day 2 of us repairing, or me repairing, the center console. If you notice something, if my plan worked, again, this is DIY. So don't need to do it yourself if you don't feel comfortable. I work with what I have, but you notice we cleaned everything up, so there's a little spot right there, and we're about to use some caulking here. I'm using 48 hours white permanent, and look at the size of the hole opened up, so I want a big bead. I noticed that the caulking, where they put it, I kind of see where they put it in the edge. I'm actually gonna put it in the middle, and I'm actually gonna stuff the holes with the caulking all the way around it, and I'm gonna have it sit on the caulking to create a better stuff. So I think what they did when they did the initial work would just go around the edge of it on the outside and just put like a on the edge thing. I'm actually gonna put it in the middle of the center console, right where the holes are at, a bead, so it sits on it and secures tight on that. And that's what my plan is to do. So hopefully it'll create a better seal. And plus, when I put a hole, put caulking in the hole as well, it'll create a better grab for the screws, and it'll be tight in there as well. I do plan to put anchors in the corners of the center console, which I'll show you I'm gonna do next. But for now, let's go ahead and caulk it, and then we're gonna set it back down, let it dry, and then put the screws in. Florida hot, guys. All right. So look how thick this bead is, just let you know. Very thick bead. I'm about to go lower it now so it sits on it, and then do the other side, and that should be good. So next, I'm gonna be putting 5200 inside these holes, so you can see, filling it up. I don't need very much, just enough to get the sealant like around from leak. I don't want it to leak all the way down the bottom. It'll be especially important, and the one on the top there. And I put some more once we drop in the anchor. So the anchor's gonna go in. So just going down now. So I'm gonna put some right there. Anytime you work with boats, you want it to be watertight. Especially since it looks like my center console is actually made out of wood. Not. And the instruction says also that when you put it in, make sure that you pull all the way up, like I'm doing now. Like I said, wear dirty shirts. I'm telling you, stuff is messy. So I literally have pushed it all the way down. It's actually in there. It's making a huge mess. But like I said, good thing is we can always clean it up later on, if need be. Now the next step says you're supposed to break it away, and then you put these screws inside. So let's break it away. So you can use your fingers. Don't know if that's accurate or not, but let's try it. There we go. I put a little bit of a 5200 on my actual screw. It's supposed to be the right size for this, what I told him, but it doesn't seem that it is. But we'll find out. I went to West Marine, as the screw just told me, with this. So let's see. Should tighten up. So day 4 of fixing center console. I'm kind of worn out doing it already, but anyways, things are in. The screws were actually the right size and width. They were not the right size and length. So what I did is I actually went across, even bought longer screws too, because apparently they weren't going to the floor, but not all the way through. So this time around, they're gonna go all the way through the floor to grab better. So this should definitely fix. The only problem is that I put 5200 in that hole, and then when I went to screw it in, it pushed a little metal thing that's in the bottom of the anchor. One of them, it is in there already secure, which that one's an anchor right there. I should have shown you guys that, but I missed. So but if you notice this corner working out, we're putting 4, so we're putting 2 anchors in the middle and 4 long screws in each corner. We're doing that. So you can see how tight it is now compared to what it was before. Let me get one of these little nice finishing things to put it in. So I'm taking them off these old ones here, and you can see the difference in size, and they're kind of different too, you know, grip wise, but they go in with a good drill. So hopefully I'll be on a boat this weekend, back to fishing again and enjoying the summer. But today, it's being it's already end of July, I missed a very long, about 2 months. I should have started, well, I did back in May, went to the sandbar, and that's when the boat got messed up. But you see how tight they go in now. Thank God for this drill, has a little power on it. can see, I think based on how much grip that had, I think it's not going anywhere this time. So, all right, let me finish doing that and let's see what it looks like at the end. This is what it looks like. So we'll make it long, just real quick. So what's operate is, don't mistake I did, the screws screw into that part, not to the top part. So when it goes in, it actually goes in here and that screws into that. So that's what it operates. So don't think it screws into here, it screws into this. So don't think it screws into this, it screws into this part right here. Alright, let's put it in. Alright, this is what I was trying to tell you guys. This is where it screws into the bottom, not the plastic thing. It broke off the plastic thing, so you gotta be very careful. I had put 5200 in there, so when I tried pushing 5200 out, it broke the plastic piece. So what I'm gonna do now is, luckily, the gas edge is right there, so I should be able to reach, or have my son reach his hand under there for it to grip. And then I'm gonna tighten it that way. That way, at least we have that one. Instead of buying 25 bucks for a box of 2, we'll do it that way. So this corner didn't catch at all. So it's in there, but I'm just gonna leave it in and see if it dries out with the screw in it. Hopefully it will. If not, I'll probably re-drill it out and put epoxy in there. But like actual real epoxy, put it in there. But like I said, for now, to see if it dries out, you can kind of see where it didn't. See? It's just in there. See how it's wet still. I guess it didn't fully didn't dry, but so I'll leave it in there like that, and we'll put epoxy in there some other time. The other side catch, as long as all these are caught and sealed, I think it'll be okay. I just wait if it dries, it should be good. So these two I have to re-drill out the caulking out of it because the caulking not letting the actual stuff go by. So if you can see, it's supposed to go in there, and the caulking's in the way now. So like I said, I'll do that. So I'm gonna clean it up. So this is my final day doing this. When I got some screws at Ace Hardware. So I was using these screws, and what happened was, I had to use my phone real quick to show you before it thunders. I had to go to Ace Hardware, buy some screws. I was putting this one in, which for the front it did work, but for some reason in the back I had to go with the longer ones. You kind of can see how now when you put it down, it's hitting the metal thing to screw into it. So I'm gonna put some caulking in to seal a little gap in the holes in there and be done with it, and that's it. And then this will be done completely, and we'll go for a test ride. Land tight, and kind of see how they're tight now with the anchor stuff. See that? I'm gonna start to use my phone. My battery died on my GoPro. But that's it for this video. Well, we'll do a quick test ride. I'll record the test ride and review on that. But that's pretty much it for this one, guys. Thank you so much. Please like and subscribe. Comment if you want to see something different in the videos. I can see if I can make it for you guys and review it. I appreciate it. We need more subscribers, guys. Thank you so much.